Welcome back to Rich in Colors. Today I'm going to talk to you about using an art material called oil pastels. I'm going to begin by telling you the basics of the things you want to avoid with your oil pastels, some bad practice. First, you want to make sure that you don't have uneven pressure. This creates gaps in between your marks and will show up underneath your blending. So if you want to blend colors with your oil pastels, you want to make it as smooth and even as possible. When you are color blending, you want to layer on top of each other. Next to each other like this won't work. This will always show up with an uneven blending, and that divider in between the two colors will always show up underneath. And it's not going to get you that blended ombre look that you're going for. And when we are blending, you don't want to use your finger. The oil from your fingers will make marks on the paper, your fingers are going to get super dirty, and it's just going to be much more likely that you're going to create some smudges. So in my next part of the video, you will see me blending with a variety of tools and not my fingers. So here are some options. You can use a blending stump, I'll use a Q-tip, and I'll also use tissue. So if you don't have some of those things, there's always something that can be an alternative for you. I even really like using the pastels themselves to layer on top of each other, and then I get a scrap piece of paper to clean the tip of the oil pastels. I also make sure my space is clean by keeping a piece of paper underneath my sketchbook, and I always have a large brush nearby to wipe away any crumbs. So let's take a look at a few different techniques to building up your oil pastels.